Hello, my name is Craig Bremmer, but I was born Brehan Alexis Cantellano in 1986 in Santiago, Chile. I was adopted by a wonderful U.S. family, and I've lived here in Maryland ever since. Growing up, my parents were always very open with me about my adoption. I always knew I was adopted. And again, they're a loving, supportive family. I've never had any kind of issues. I've never really even had thoughts of finding my adoptive parents, really. I just really never felt the need. I was always told my mother, gave me up willingly and all that, so I never even thought twice about the whole process. It wasn't until I met a friend, it was actually a friend of my son at school, another member of our group here, who introduced me to Nos Buscamos. She's another adoptee, told me her story, shared it with me, and how, what she was going through the process, and put me in touch with Costanza. And a week later, I found out that I had, 4 relatives that were all looking for me for the last 10 years, which was crazy. I never, even would have thought that I had all of that family down there. So yeah, it turned out they had been searching for me since the passing of my mother. They stumbled across the paperwork, and that's how they found that I even existed. So they had been looking throughout the system in South America trying to locate me for, as I said, 10 years. And it wasn't until I connected with Costanza and was able to reach out to them that they kind of got some closure as well, being able to finally find me. And since then, I've been in touch with them. We talk weekly via WhatsApp, and that's all thanks to Costanza and the Nos Buscamos team that we've been able to, rekindle that relationship and everything. So, huge thanks to them for everything they've done. It's crazy to think that, my family spent 10 years looking for me, and it only took a matter of days for me to be able to find them. So, that's all thanks to this team. Wouldn't be able to do it without them. So thank you again for everything.